Before we get to this whole scene, which is a very painful scene, this is where we're gonna watch Baz pass away. Before we get to this entire scene, Baz was shot earlier, I believe in season two. Okay, at the end of season two, he was shot. He did not die. He was shot in season two, but did not die in season two. Baz carried on to season three and died in the first episode of season three. And that's why I ignored that main scene where he was shot. I will give you the whole thing surrounding Baz death. Okay, I won't leave you hanging. Right here is Baz Blackwell. Baz Blackwell is an adopted son to Smurf. From a very young age, he has been rolling with Smurf and Smurf kill. Smurf love Baz very well because Baz is very smart. He led Smurf, he led, he led Smurf crew like the children. Baz is the older one. He led all of them. Unfortunately, Baz wants a way out. And Baz did not do it in the right way because Baz find out that Smurf killed Catherine, who is Baz's wife. Catherine was also a girlfriend to Andrew, but Baz took Catherine away from Andrew. So when Smurf suspected that Catherine was a CI, Smurf sent Andrew to kill Catherine. Baz find that and Baz figure out that he's gonna rip Smurf up. So what Baz did was that Smurf had a very distinctive storage on kind of, I would say, not shared with the family. It's a secret storage Smurf kept, like extra proceedings, like sniff off their robbery. So Smurf will keep those things there, including cash of over 1.7 million. So Smurf kept those money secret. My thinking was that that is where Smurf draw out money for like bribery and corruption. Okay, because most time, not all, not most time, all the job you do might not pay for everything. So when they have more money, Smurf been saving all those things, including all our savings was in that place, in that locker. And Baz find out that Smurf had that locker, and Baz decided to rip off Smurf. Baz went there, take another storage by the side, empty Smurf storage, and put everything in his own storage. That did not do it. Baz went ahead and framed Smurf with Jarvis' death. Smurf went to jail, you know, and they had to buy protection for him and stuff like that. So Baz did cross the line. Like Baz was over the water. That was way too much, you know. If he ripped Smurf off, that would be okay. But sending Smurf to jail, nah. So I think Smurf can't take that, man. Smurf have been living this life since 1970s. Smurf knows all the cop in Oceanside. Cop don't mess around with Smurf. And then now Smurf is in jail because of Baz Blackwell. So Smurf was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take him out." And whenever Smurf say take him out, it's always yes, no, no. And Smurf took Baz out.
Clear. Everybody clear?
Sonogram, Epi.
Spontaneous circulation.
Epi 10. Pulse check. No cardiac activity.
Ventilation.
Calling it. Time of death 6:30.
Time of death. Baz died at 6:33 a.m. Okay, this was again. It was shot in ending of season 2. It carried on to season 3, and Baz died. Okay, I've told you everything that happened between Baz, Smurf, Money, Secret, Locker, and the rest. That's how Baz passed away. Let's jump right into the next death. And the reason why I didn't mention the character that killed Baz is a very, very unpredicted character as well. It's like I think she's also like irrational, like Javi and Andrew. Mia is a very strong character. You can hear the words she used. The Mia character, which is the girl that shot Baz, the Mia character is a very strong character. It's again, it's not a major character in the entire series. It's a minor character, I would say, but she is very very strong because she did a lot of killing. Okay, she did a lot of killing, and we're gonna see more of her killings on the way and how she reacts, how she behaves. Again, bad influence can't associate with this kind of character.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. You should come by sometime.
What about tonight?
So there you go. This death reaction is about, again, I want to talk about another aspect. It's a very difficult aspect for us in America. We can't avoid debt trap. Okay, debt trap we can't avoid in America. The banks keep giving us loans, money, debt, credit card, and credit card. Yes, they lead to debt. Even though the banks will not come and kill you, mentally you feel like dying because the debt just keep going up, can't come down. This is how this scene plays out to how I connect it to life today. Okay, life in America. Debt. This is what debt will do to you. Let's rewind it a little bit so that we can hear the conversation. I like to hear the conversation, and the conversation will set the proceeding to me reacting to that debt. So let's just go back a little bit. It might be a little bit long conversation, but this kill is done by Greg, one of Smurf sons. I believe the one, two, three, the third. You know, so Craig came in, and this guy owed him $600. And this guy was going for a vacation and was like, "Hey, can I have $600? I have to go to this vacation." And Craig gave him $600. I doubt if it was for vacation, but I believe it's for drug and some stuff. Yeah, anything that has to do with the Cody family, drugs is involved. Okay, and Craig, long time ago, and Craig shows up in his doorstep and be like, "Hey, I need my $600." And this guy was like, "Whoa, I thought you gave me for free." It was like, "Nothing for free, man." You know. And this guy is telling Craig, "That vacation, I almost died in that vacation. Now you coming to collect the $600? Why?" So let's listen to that conversation.
Yeah. You got a sec?
Sure. Come in. What's it been, a couple of years?
Yeah, I guess so. What you guys playing?
Some new shit.
Cool. Hey, you remember when I loaned you that $600 for that North Shore trip?
I almost drowned on that trip.
Yeah. Well, you lived, and you never paid me back.
Come on, man. I thought that was a gift.
Why the hell would I give you 600
I
bucks?
don't know. You're a cool dude.
Yeah, I'm not that.
Yo, 600 bucks? Why the hell will I give you 600 bucks? Yo, people give half a million. People give a lot of money. And yet this guy is telling his friend, how the hell will I give you a 600 bucks? And the friend was like, I thought you're a cool dude, I thought and he was like, why the hell will I give you 600 bucks? Just like that. Funny. But 600 bucks led to this guy debt. What I'm trying to say here is that debt can kill you. It's not only it can kill you, it will kill you.
Cool. Give me my money.
I don't have that much on me.
All right, well, what you got on you? Sit down.
Okay. Okay.
Where you got your bucks?
Okay. Let me see what I
What you got on
have.
you?
It's in the bedroom.
All right, go and get it. Let's go. How you doing? Oh, no, you dick! Leave me the hell alone, man! Give me my money, and I will! Dude, don't look out! Ah, my shoulder! Ah! Ah!
No 600 bucks. Somebody is dead. Do not borrow money, man. Stop borrowing money. Stop borrowing money and making money. Okay? When you make money for yourself, you don't have to borrow money. When you borrow money, mentally, physically, kills you. Okay? And this scene kind of gave that narrative to today's life about borrowing money. That's my take, and that's how I see it. And yeah, this poor guy is dead because of 600 bucks. He fell from the rooftop. His name is Cooper Robert. He was their old associate and friend. Now he's dead. Let's move on to the next one. This is a very minor character. It's not even a minor character. It's a ghost character, I would say, because it's just a driver who drive for the bad people, right? People who smuggle drugs and stuff like that into countries, into other people countries, cross borders. That's what this guy was doing. And on the side, he decided to pick people on the street for smuggling. All right. Let's say he's smuggling between the border of Mexico and US. And on the way, is going to transport people as well to make extra bucks to help his sick mother or to help his family. And that led to his death. Like what I said in the beginning, the friends you associate yourself with is very important. If you do bad things, it's going to get to you, it's going to get caught up to you. Okay? Where drugs is involved, stay away from it. Drugs. I mean, drugs of every kind. Don't let them deceive you. Say it's a medical drug. Hey, the best medical drug is the one you can buy in the store that everybody buy. If everybody don't buy it, it's not a medical drug. Nah. Nah. It's not a medical drug. A medical drug is the one that sits in the pharmacy. The ones everybody, society is not taking as a whole. It's not medical drug. Be careful how these people sell you things that kills you. Okay? Drugs of any kind, as long as it's not being taken by the entire whole society. Okay? Stay away from it. It's a bad substance. Again, associating yourself with bad people lead to quicker death. Yeah, this poor driver who should have refused this kind of job of driving between the borders passed away, died. So let's hear that conversation and see what happened. I'm going to play it back so that you can see the entire whole scene. It's very important we show the entire whole scene so that you can get a picture of it. So it doesn't look like I am the only one explaining it.
¡Sal! ¡Dale! ¡Camina!
Perdóname, me atrasé más de lo que pensé cuando...
I haven't talked much about the character you're seeing right there. That character you're seeing right there is a very big character. She is a leader of the cartel side. She is Bass' side chick. Okay, remember, Catherine was Bass' wife. They had a daughter. Her name is, I think, Elena or something. And here is Bass' side chick, who is a cartel leader on the Mexico side. Okay, and she is also Marco's sister. So this is the first time we're talking about this character. She's a very strong character, lot of power, and people did not believe that, you know, and we can see her control of this entire whole scene.
Scatter.
¡Levántense! ¡Afuera! ¡Váyanse!
¿No la nada más o qué pasó, Jesús?
Perdóname. Yo estoy bien arrepentido.
So everywhere you look, like you ask AI, I'm going to tell you something. The information you're getting from me today is the best and accurate information you can ever find anywhere. I would, if you think I'm lying, pick this series and ask a lot of AI different things. AI is not going to tell you a lot of things. That driver name is called Jesus, you know, and you know, I've watched this series, I have listened to this series, I've watched it multiple times. The driver name is Jesus. Many AI get it confused, and not even just the name, so many things they got confused. I will talk about another scene where AI got a lot of confusion about. That scene is gonna be towards the end, around season 5. Okay, AI is not correct, always correct. Okay, so always watch what you do with AI. AI is not absolutely correct. It's just a machine being fed with information by people. If you want the right answer, you have to go find the right answer yourself from the right source. Right here, this driver's name is Jesus. And you hear where he said he thought you will make a little extra, Jesus. Okay? That's the driver's name right there.
¿Qué pasó, Jesús?
Perdóname. Yo estoy bien arrepentido. Es mi mamá, se está muriendo y el dinero es para ella. Yo no pensaba que te iba a importar, ¿verdad?
Sí, fíjate que sí. No importa.
Again, the people you associate yourself with matters a lot in today's environment, in today's world we live in. You have to keep the good people by your side and trash the bad influence. They said good energy, good people bring good energy. Bad people bring bad energy. Okay, right here, everything they're doing is bad energy. Everything surrounding everything here is bad energy. The best you can get out of this is that death. Okay, so, and we'll see that death right here.
¿Está toda la coca?
Sí.
Que la descarguen.
Ayúdenlo.
Mira, ¿y Marco? Se suponía que me lo ibas a traer, no lo veo.
I told you, that's Marco's sister. I know we haven't seen the Marco character. We're gonna see it very soon, but that is Marco's sister. He is the leader of the cartel side. They just came for a smuggling of drugs.
Por ningún lado.
Yo no soy su niñera.
Tú eres.
She is almost the same character as Smurf. That's why later on we're gonna see why Smurf get rid of her. She is yes and yes only. No, no.
Lo que a mí se me dé la gana que tú seas.
¿Qué quieres que haga con esta gente?
Déjalos. Y dispárale al
I think her being a mother also helped with her showing empathy. Her empathy, as you can see, is also on the eye side. Her showing empathy to those people that the driver was smuggling with the drugs. She let her go. She let them go because of her being a mother. She had a son, and yeah, we're gonna see how her empathy play out within the driver and the people. With the people, he let them go. With the driver, he says shoot him. So she having empathy with, knowing that he has children, that's why she let those people go. But with the driver, he felt like it's a loose end and you just have to get rid of him.
pendejo del conductor.
Again, this is off the screen shot. Okay, the gunshot is going to be fired, and that's when we know that the driver is dead. Again, it's off the screen, and we'll count it as also a death in the series. That's the gunshot, and the driver is dead. Okay. So let's move to the next death in our roster. So it is long to break this down, but this is where she's going to lose her brother called Marcos because of what Marcos did. Because of what she did, actually, because she stole the money Baz ripped off from Smurf, and Smurf need that money back. Okay, and Smurf captured her brother and kind of torture Marcos, and Marcos told them that the money is with her. And now they're calling for this meeting. And I want to make this, I want to play this out because I just don't want to show Marcos' death. If I show Marcos' death, it's going to look somehow. It's going to cut a lot of the substance of this scene. This meeting here is very important. So I will play this meeting. This meeting is a very important meeting. So again, Baz ripped off Smurf. Baz side chick took, after Baz got shot and killed, the side chick knew where the proceedings are, went there with a brother, rip off all the money, the jewelries, and do away with it. Smurf captured the brother, tortured the brother, and called for a meeting, exchange meeting, where they're going to exchange goods for Marcos.
Where is he?
Where are my things?
Abre la cajuela.
Craig?
Right there, that is Marcos. Marcos is, I believe, the younger brother to the cartel leader, who, uh, who is Bar's side chick. Okay, so now they're gonna do this exchange with the goose for Marcos. This is exactly what led to Marcos' death. Um, it's good to play this out so that when we show Marcos' death, people will be, because you don't want to be surprised like what who shot Marcos. So we're gonna see who shot Marcos here and what happened. Again, Marcos is also very unstable person. Marcos, Andrew, Javi, Mia, all these are unstable characters, including um Craig can be very unstable, but unstable in a calm way that he don't go around killing people, shooting people. Is very, very disturbed with substance, drug abuse and stuff like that. He is, I think he is one of the character that does a lot of drug in the entire whole series, which is the guy holding Marcus, Craig. Again, let's bring this to real life. Never stole something from someone. Try to work any your stuff. Okay? When you steal from people, they're gonna come back and hurt you. If they can't find you, they will find your family and they will hurt them badly. Never steal from anyone. Work hard, earn your own. Okay? If you can't, if you can't, there are other ways to earn. Okay? You can earn by volunteering. You can earn by going to a church and joining a community. Okay? There are other ways of earning rather than just job. You can do gig work. In today's society, gig work are everywhere. People are looking for people to do gig work. Always, always earn your own and don't be greedy. Don't put your eye on people things. When you look at people flashy stuff, the glinter is shining in your eye and you just want to do away with it. You're going to put yourself and your family in a running position. And that is not where you want to be. You don't want to be walking around all day looking at your back. You want to be walking at like a human being. A human being walk and look forward, not backward. Okay? Be content with what you have. What you have, use it wisely. Yeah, we seen that bad trade where somebody stole from someone and it's gonna cost her a brother. Even if they don't come for you, they're gonna come from your family members. And not only cost a brother, it costs so many lives. This whole scene costs so many lives. And let's just play that out.
Where's the rest of it?
You said you wanted what I took? There it is.
Where's the cash?
Why don't you ask your sons, Janine?
Because Baz gave him their cut before you had him killed. That's what I took. Did you expect me to fence it for you? Are we doing this or not?
Just take it, Smurf.
Again, remember what I said about Andrew previously. Andrew is the only person I see with some good sense and right mind. It's not just only understanding, he make the right call. Always he make the right call. You know, Again, Andrew went through a lot of mental disturbance. So, this is a kid that was born with some mental issue that the mother took advantage of rather than helping him and, bringing him to the doctors, to the hospitals. Instead of that, she took advantage of that boy. That's why Andrew character is very important in the entire series. It's one of the most lovely character I would say about. But yeah, Andrew make the right call almost all the time. The mother just took advantage of him.
Put everything in the truck.
You think this shit's over? Huh? I'm gonna blast all you punk
Shut up, Paco!
You sicko bitch! You're done! Shut up! All of you!
Okay, let me talk more about Marcus' death. As you can see, a lot of AI will tell you it was Darren that shot Marcus. No, it wasn't Darren that shot Marcus. It was Craig. Craig with the two, I believe that was 9.5 caliber pistols, shot Marcus in the neck, right in his neck. It was Greg that killed Marcus, not Darren. AI will tell you rubbish.
Get down! Get down! Stay down! Stay down, stay down. Stay down.
As we can see, Darren is now holding a pistol or a 9.5. Darren is holding a shotgun. Okay, so that will tell you in this scene that it wasn't Darren that killed Marcus. But Darren is holding a shotgun.
Are you hit? Are you doing okay? Shit.
I hit Marco, man.
Where's Pope?
Again, Craig said it. I hate Marco. Another confirmation.
Where's Pope?
So now let's take it to where Marco died, right? Because it's very important we reacting to Marco's death in this whole scene. Again, I said the proceeding of what happened, what led to Marco's death. It was his sister who stole from Smurf during the exchange. Marco was pissed off the way they treated him, the way they, they drilled him so badly, and he is pissed off and he's pissed off with Smurf and he wanted to kill Smurf right there. Unfortunately, he could not get Smurf. The only person he shot, I think he shot Darren, but Darren was wearing a bulletproof. But Marcus ended up dying anyway. Like I said, stealing from people, they will come for you. If they don't come for you, they will come for your family. Okay? No stealing from people. Be careful. Have somebody try to sweet talk you to steal from somebody. You don't want to be walking around all day looking at your back. Normal human being walk and look at their front, not their back.
After the scripture.
that is the reaction to Marcus' death right there. We're going to move on to another death within this series.
No, I can't. I still gotta spend most nights at the house.
Along with three more.
Your Gorkin flip.
I think it's very important for me to play this entire scene for you guys, where Smurf and Andrew went to visit Smurf lawyer and could not find her. Okay. There is a lot of things that happen in the past, right? You don't want to do everything we do in the death, but I want to play a certain scene that will give you clue or give you idea of what is coming up. So Smurf and Andrew in that car, their conversation will give you idea on what is coming up next.
Maybe someday you'll actually land one.
So I think it's important for me to play those scenes so that you guys can get the idea of what is coming up.
Make a right turn when you get to 67th Street.
Where we going?
Morgan's.
Why?
She's missing.
Okay, again, Morgan is missing. Morgan is a lawyer Smurf used for a very long time, doing business, doing, anything she wanna do. Property, signing documentation, courtroom stuff. Morgan is Smurf lawyer. Now Morgan is missing because Morgan and Jay did some stuff whereby Jay sold some of Smurf property, and Morgan taught Jay how to do that and the way to do it without being caught. So if you teach me something to steal from my grandma, and I know my grandma can find out by asking you, what then you think is going to happen? Jay, get rid of Morgan. That is exactly what is happening. Some of don't know where a lawyer is, and he's been looking for a lawyer for days. And Jay already did a lot of bad things behind when Smurf was in Jay, and Smurf made Jay his power of attorney to sign his document. So Jay signed off some property, sold those property, and kept the proceeding. So yeah, Smurf is still looking for a lawyer, and this lawyer is nowhere to be found.
Along with three of our properties.
Okay. Good. 3 of our properties. Morgan is missing with 3 of our properties. So what that tells you, the killer, Jay, have sold 3 properties. Morgan is dead. 2 conclusion. Morgan is dead. 3 properties missing. Jay sold those property and keep the proceeding. So Jay just stole from Smurf.
Missing. As in Morgan is gone, nowhere to be found, in the wind.
Since when?
2 days.
You see?
Smurf is so funny. Smurf and Andrew made this entire series what this entire series is today. They just Andrew with the crazy character, Smurf with the funniness and everything, man. Say in the wind, like in the wind, nowhere to be found.
Think the cops have him?
I have no idea.
So she could already be in witness protection, spilling her guts to the FBI in a hotel room somewhere.
I don't think that's what happened. Pull into that driveway with the white door in the garage right there.
Again, Cody, who stole from Smurf, is Smurf's grandson, which is the son of Julia. The fastest death in the entire series is only 53 seconds when Jay lost her mother. 53 seconds into this series, Jay lost her mother, Julia. It only take 53 seconds for Julia to pass away. Jay Cody is the son of Julia, and Jay Cody is the grandson of Smurf. Jay Cody just stole from Smurf. So what happened there? Andrew gave his mother a look. What is that look? Nothing was packed. None of the briefcase, none of Morgan briefcase was packed. The bicycle was still in the house. Nothing was touched. That was a sign that this woman did not take off. Something bad has happened to her. And right here, we're going to see what happened to her. And I'm going to explain. Although I didn't show that scene because it's not important, I'm going to explain what happened to her. You're going to see her right now. Right there, that is Morgan. The lady they're looking for is lying right there by the side of the ocean. Morgan is dead, lying by the side because Jay killed her. How? Jay monitored Morgan until Morgan went to the ocean to swim, and Jay went into the ocean with Smurf boat and took Morgan hostage into the boat. And when they got deep down the ocean, Jay slashed Morgan's thigh, causing a lot of blood spat and stuff like that, and threw her into the ocean. You know, when you bleed in the ocean, you attract big fish. And when I mean big fishes, I mean sharks and stuff like that. And again, your thigh is slashed, you can swim. You need your legs to swim, not just your hand, right? You can throw your hand, but if your legs are not making the right move, you're not swimming. You're just going to drown. That's exactly what happened to her, and that's how she later floats to the ocean side. That is Morgan, and that is Smurf main lawyer. Jay Cody killed her because he wants to cover his track of those three properties. Let's jump to the next one. This is a very important scene. Remember, I told you when you steal from somebody, they're going to come for your family or they're going to come for you. This scene is a reflection of that advice. Not just that, the kind of people we associate ourselves with matters a lot. And yeah, we find out that Baz, side chick, do away with Smurf stuff. Not just that, she also wants Smurf not to come close to her family. Again, Smurf is a very strong character. They want to lead. They always want to be in control. You threatening her that if you come close to your family, you're going to kill her, Smurf is going to react. And then Smurf reacted. Smurf sent hire killers to take out that entire family.
Que no puedes llegar tarde a la escuela otra vez.
Buenos días.
We haven't seen Mia. Remember, I didn't show you Mia when Mia killed Baz, right? Because it's not important. We just look at Baz's death. We didn't see when Mia shot Baz at the end of season 2. Right here, that is Mia in back of the car. It's a girl, very brutal, selfless, hungry, fearless kind of person. She doesn't even fear gun, you know. That's Mia in the car, and another pit crew is gonna take out the driver. So there are gonna be 2 deaths in this scene, in this main scene right here. That is one of the people from Pet crew also rolling with Mia. He just took out Marcos' sister's driver. Now Mia is gonna finish the job. Luckily, the son survived, so they did not kill the son, which is a good thing. I hope when he grow up, live his life, he will not associate himself with bad gangs and drug dealers.
Siéntate. Quédate ahí. Quédate ahí y no te muevas. ¿Me entiendes?
If it was only Mia that came here, or if it was Mia that was outside, Mia would have killed that boy. She's a very brutal character. Brutal, I think, probably from her upbringing and things she went through, when she was young. I believe that led to how she is today. Again, just like Andrew. The way you raise your kid, the way you train them, the way you bring them up affects them when they grow old. Andrew was an example. Someone that is mentally impaired, has some mental issue that they should address when he was young. The mother just took advantage of it and ran with it. Andrew is a serial killer. That's what he is, He kills people. That's what Andrew is. Everybody in this whole Oceanside is afraid of him. It's unpredictable. There's many times you hear it over the series. Your brother that is unpredictable, your brother that is in jail, If Mia was outside, Mia would have killed this boy. But this boy lived to see another day.
Sí.
That is that for the 2 deaths in this main scene. Let's jump right into another death. And I believe this is going to be the last death in this season 3. This death we want to react to is going to be the last death in season 3. And I'm going to cut it in season 3. We're going to go on a short break while I do some errands. I might not come on fast because I have other things to do. I have to go pick up my son from the daycare, and hopefully I come back quick, and I have to remove my car from the charger. So yeah, I have some errands to run. I might not do season 4 and 5 and 6. I might hold on to those ones later on when I return back. So let's do the last death on season 3 and call it a break for now. When I come back, I'm going to touch on 4, 5, 6. Let's jump into it, guys. Are you liking it? Hey, this is all death reaction of the series Animal Kingdom. If you haven't watched it, you need to go and watch it. Hey, this is not something you have to pay for. You just have your subscription on Netflix and is right there in Netflix. This is a series I rated a 9/10. Animal Kingdom got a 9/10 from me because of many reasons. It tells the truth of today's society. It tells you the field family goes through. It tells you education life, how people shit when they are in school, how people are smart in school and some people are dumb in school. It tells you that in society there are good cops and there are bad cops. It tells you the people you align yourself with will lead to your early grave or not. It tells you that stealing from people is bad. It tells you that having your own is good. It tells you everything. It tells you about businesses. It tells you about real estate. Yo, this movie is packed. This whole series is packed with brain. Again, take your time and watch it. This is Animal Kingdom. Had 6 seasons, season 1 to season 6. Okay, season 1 has 10 episodes and the rest are 13 episodes each. Well prepped, guys. Take your time and watch it. It's called Animal Kingdom. Let's do the last reaction of season 3 death before I put this on a break. Okay, let's jump onto it. It's up. This is also another off the screen death, right? This whole proceeding, there is a whole scene for this death, but this is where they actually confirm that this person has died. Okay, what happened? I'm going to explain to you. Let's hear the confirmation, then I'm going to explain what happened.
Where is he?
Thought you never want to see me again, asshole.
Ox, man, where is he?
Keep your voice down.
This PO came by looking for him, man. What's going on?
He's dead.
Okay, Hoss is dead. Hoss is dead. Who is Hoss? Hoss is a kid that rode with Darren. Darren is Smurf last son. Okay, Darren is Smurf last son, third boy. Okay, Smurf had a girl who is Julia, who passed away, and then you have Andrew, Greg, and Darren. Darren has this whole Oceanside children, kids he play with, grow up with. Us was one of them, including what is this guy his name again? Bennett or so? Bennett. They are friends. They pull small time job behind their mother's back, which is Smurf back. So Darren told Hoss and his friend that they had a junkyard they need to hit. And Darren has been very busy with his bar. He's running his own bar and stuff like that. So he didn't have chance to do that job. And he don't want to get too close with these guys because these are very lightweight guys. When the police pull them over, they just start spitting everything out. So he really don't want to get himself entangled with this crew because they are not solid. Again, they try to keep things inside family rather than outside. So us and some of the friends went to pull the job. The job did not go well. It was a failed job, and they shot us. They brought us to Darren Bar. Again, it did not die there. We are reacting to all the death. Wherever we hear death, that's what we're reacting to. The cop, somebody shot us. They brought us to Darren Bar. They can't take him to the hospital because it's a gunshot. They're going to find out what happened. They're going to tie them to the gunshot over there, the bullet and everything. And it's going to be like, oh, it's a robbery. Okay, you go to jail. So they don't want to do that. So they're going to transport us to Mexico, which is a back-end office doctor they use. And Darren told this guy, which is Bennett, I believe is his name, to take us to Mexico. And upon reaching there, they treated us, but it didn't get well, and because he has bled so much before they got there, even though with the operation and everything, it didn't get better. In a motel, he died. That is us. And Us and Darren has come a long way. Even Darren know horse mother and stuff like that. I think after this, he's gonna go visit the mother. If you want me to play that scene, I will play that scene for you so you can see the relationship between Darren and us. That job, they're supposed not to pull it without concrete scouting information, but they went to do it amateurly, and then us died.
What? Ox, down in Mexico. Doctor you sent us to try to patch him up.
Like I said, Smurf is very connected. They had everything going, doctors, cash, everything, police. So Darren, they brought that guy to Darren's bar. Darren was like, "Hey, we have a doctor. You can take him to not here. They can't treat him in America. They're gonna ask of the bullet. They're gonna ask of this. Police is gonna come investigate. So we're gonna take him to Mexico. So you guys, we have to take him to Mexico. This is the doctor. This is that." Gave them all the information. They patched him up, but again, he bled out before they got there. He didn't make it. He died in a motel.
Didn't work. Spent 2 weeks with him in some shit motel, and then he died.
You tell his mom yet?
You know, what was I supposed to say? I mean, she thinks he's missing. Try and act like you suddenly give a shit. You sent us down there.
No, he did not send them down there. It was a job they're gonna do, but it's not time to do that job. They went to do it amateurly, and now it's Blaine Daring. That's why Daring don't like this guy. And again, we're gonna see what happened to this guy under Daring's command. But so far, we're reacting to us death right here, and that's gonna be the last death in season 3. And we're gonna take a break. We're gonna run an errand and see. When we come back, we're gonna do 4, 5, 6.